Hi, you guys. Emily Anderson here with West Michigan Coastal Living. I'm a realtor at Green Ridge Shores, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the things that are in the event just passed last Friday, March 27th, 2020. And CARES actually stands for the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act. So that's something that I didn't even know. But actually, I got this handy dandy document from the the National Association of Realtors, and I was reading through it, and it actually, first of all, the bill has a lot more in it than you would think. And so I was interested in knowing what is in this bill. Several things that impact us beyond just the $1,200 cash payment. So I found it interesting and helpful to know some of the things that were in there, and I just wanted to share with my clients because chances are some of the things will impact you as well. So the first thing that you might have heard, maybe you did not, is that there is mortgage forbearance. So that means that if you cannot make your mortgage payment, there is no penalty, okay? And it actually won't hurt your credit score either. So that's a plus. But what happens is they're saying you can request up to a 360-day payment forbearance period, and you do not have to sorry about that. You do not have to prove hardship. So you don't even have to say I lost my job to the coronavirus. You don't even have to say anything. It's just the forbearance period. You can apply for that. So that is good for some of us. There also will be no foreclosure actions for 60 days from March 18th. So think 2 months from March 18th puts us around May, middle of May. No foreclosures. The other thing is maybe you're an owner of a multi-family property and you were current on your mortgage payment as of February 1st. Then they're saying that you can request a forbearance period. Again, that means you don't have to pay your mortgage right away on time, and you will not have a penalty for up to 30 days, but you do have to say due to some financial hardship. And it also says you can extend it up to 90 days. So that's interesting. There's also $1.25 billion in this act that goes towards Section 8 voucher rental assistance for seniors, the disabled, and low-income working families who experience a loss of income from the coronavirus. So rent payment help if you lost your job. And like I said before, the credit scores, there are some circumstances, of course, that would lower your credit scores, but there are some things, like if you take advantage of the mortgage forbearance period, that will not hurt your credit scores. So that's a positive, especially if you're thinking about buying a house in the future, couple of years or so. So that's good. You probably have heard about student loans. There's a period of up to 6 months that your payments are suspended if that's you. There's also some things that help small businesses, loans and whatnot, to be used for their payroll. So if they are able to keep several of their staff employed or anyone on their payroll, then there's a loan from the government to help them, pay their employees, because as we know, small businesses are hurting right now. But so that's in there. The other thing that I found interesting was, and I had no clue, I did not hear this from the media or anything, so they're expanding the construction and upgrading costs of broadband networks, especially in rural areas. So $100 million for this Reconnect pilot program for broadband. And they actually show a fun fact in here. Studies show that if you live in a community where there's access to high-speed internet, property values are 6% higher. So I'm not surprised by that. I can think of a house right now that I know is having trouble selling only because it does not have internet, or so it seems. Otherwise, the house is perfect. So that should help, and actually I'm excited about that because I live in a rural area, but that's in here, $100 million towards again, construction and upgrading costs of broadband networks. It's in a ratio of 4-to-1 rural areas compared to urban areas. So they're focusing on rural areas, but urban areas are included. And then last thing, as you probably know, and as I posted in the description even, adults are getting $1,200 in cash and then $500 for each child under age 17. And they say those payments will be starting in April. So we'll see when we get those, but that is coming. That's a one-time thing. There's also tax credits depending on your income levels for that, like it's tax deductible. But, so that's some of the things. There's a lot more in this bill. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that's an exhaustive list or anything, but again, I got this nice handy document that kind of bulleted some things in here that relate to me as a realtor and relate to you as a homeowner, as a person in West Michigan, really. Maybe you're a small business owner, maybe you're a homeowner, maybe you're a wannabe homeowner, maybe you have student loan debt. All of this, there's some helpful things in there. So I hope you found this video helpful. And I also wanted to let you know that as things are changing, you know, there's a lot of speculation out there about what is this going to do to the real estate market and what is this going to do for the economy? When will we rebound? Will things ever be back to normal? On and on and on. And I actually listened to a really interesting seminar, this webinar, I should say, this morning, and they presented the facts, so the data. And I'm always interested in that. You know, I have a math background, but I like that. So we're not speculating, but we're looking at the data. What can we learn from other countries? What can we learn from past pandemics? And what is the data in the U.S., you know, in the month of March showing in terms of how many real estate transactions have there been or lack thereof, and things like that. How many listings are on the market? And so, as I always do every month, I'm going to give you an update for our West Michigan communities, specifically Holland, Saugatuck, Fenville, South Haven, Bangor areas. But this month, I'm going to try to do a weekly update with some of the things that are going on and that I'm hearing from outside experts. I want to bring that to you guys so we can all stay informed with where we're at, and it should be good. So I'm looking forward to that. Stay tuned. Make sure to like or follow if you have not already, so you'll get notified next time we go live and I share some info with you. But in the meantime, make it a great day, even though you're probably stuck inside like me. Make it the best you can, and we will see you next time. All right, thanks for watching. Again, my name is Emily. I'm here to help. Let me know if you have any questions that I did not answer, and I'll be happy to get back with you. So just post that in the comment below and I'll get back with you. Okay, thanks. Bye.